This is I Want to Start My Own Business series, and today's topic is the website. Hi, my name is Maria. Welcome to Writeword, a place where we can help you and teach you how to start your own online business, how to grow and scale your already existing one, and where we share and expand our knowledge and inspire each other to be better every day. So you have a certain idea for a product or a service that you would like to turn into an online business. Let's see what steps you need to take in order to make it a reality. Today we're talking about your business website, and it's not as difficult as you may think. And here's why. Typically, when you have a question, you're going to Google. And when you Google quick and easy way to build a website, a ton of different website builders platforms will pop up for you, and you will try to choose which one and how do they differ from each other and what actually do you need. Most of them are beginner friendly with drag and drop templates that are really intuitive and easy to use. And the best part is that you don't need to have any IT, coding or any other complicated background and experience in order to actually create your website. How great is that? We understand that you want to start and launch your product or service as soon as possible, and that's important in order to actually start making money. But there are still a few things that you need to take your time with to make sure you will not have to redo it and spend money and time on it over again because you rushed it in the beginning and now you need to change it. First of the things, try to research as many reviews as possible, especially if you already know that there are some people or some companies within your product category or your business area, so you will know which one of the platforms is actually a better fit for you. You can choose them on Wix, Squarespace, Webull, WordPress, and there's many others, so make sure that the platform you're choosing actually works the best for your type of business and you can squeeze as much as possible from it to fit perfectly your customer, your need, and your business. Most of the platforms usually operate on a monthly subscription basis. It's not too much. For some, it's not too little, but it's definitely saving you a lot of time, a lot of work hours, and in the end, it's just the best way possible to start with, so you don't overspend too much money and too much time into creating everything from the very beginning and from the very first steps, because you simply don't need to do that anymore. This thing already exists. All of them have different plans and different price ranges, so just go through each of the things that they offer and realize, do you actually need this? Do you not need this? A small tip for beginners, don't try to go overboard and get the most expensive plan ever, because most likely you will not use all of the features that they offer for us. If you cannot choose between two plans, maybe start with a cheaper one, see if you actually use up all of the things that they offer and all of the features, and if you do, only then switch to a more expensive one. Because in the beginning of your business, you try to keep all of your expenses and all of your costs as small as possible, so that actually falls into the same range. It might feel for you in the beginning like $10-15 difference is not that big, but when you add up all of your monthly subscriptions, all of the platforms, all of the other costs, it's actually a pretty big number. These are the features that you definitely would like your platform to have and your plan to include. The bandwidth and loading speed of a page. You definitely don't want your customers to wait forever and ages in order to finally see what is on your page. Make sure that the platform offers maximum 2-3 second loading speed for a page, so your customer would not even close the tab before it actually loaded. So they will stick and see what do you have to offer. Another one is mobile optimization. It's not 99 anymore, and we don't shop only from our PCs, and in fact a lot of our shopping or service experience goes from our phones. So make sure that the platform can offer you a mobile optimization, because the website doesn't look the same on your computer or laptop as it does from the phone or tablet. So make sure there are things how you can adjust that on the platform you're choosing. Another great and really important part is SEO, or search engine optimization. We will make another video about this, and there will be another section in this video on why it is important, but long story short, this is how most of the traffic comes to your website, so this is how most of the people find you, your service, or your product. So that's one of the most important things you have to already set some time and some budget aside for, because that will be your friend for a very long time, for the whole duration of your business, and that will be something that brings a lot of people to the platform. Another one that may not seem obvious for you from the very beginning is customer support. Make sure that your platform offers you some kind of adjusted and automated ways of customer support, because in the beginning it may be okay for you to reach out to each customer individually and to deal with them and with all of the issues and maybe have them going to your private email or something. But the more down the road you go and the more customers you get, this can become overwhelming. So you have to think about this in the very beginning. So make sure there is some kind of service or some kind of way to automate your customer support on the platform that you're choosing. Now to the next part of the video, the design. How many times we may deny this, we still judge a little bit by the looks of it. It's true that the value is on the inside, but we need something to catch that potential client or potential customer's eye in order to invite them and make them see what we have to offer them on the inside, meaning on our website. So make sure your design appeals to your product, appeals to your target customer and target audience, whether it appeals as well to you because you're the one that will be seeing it all the time. But the key thing here is not to go over the top with details, small things, colors, etc. Here you should remember that less is usually much more. So if you struggle to choose between few templates that you like and a few design ideas, choose the one that looks simpler to you and that appeals more, because then most likely your customer will also not get lost between all of the different graphics, different small details that actually makes them lose your product between all of these things and just find nothing. There is a great concept in design called KISS, which is keep it simple, stupid. That's what you should target for when designing your website. Just simple, very clean, easy to understand, therefore easy to work with. We will put a link in the description box with some of the few really cool and interesting designs and other website examples that you can choose from. There is different designs, different business areas, different products, different services, so you can find something that works and appeals and resonates with you better than the other. The most important thing to remember about the design on your website that it has to be a clear and quick communication for a potential customer from the moment they see your website and they see your product or service and to the moment that they actually decide to buy it or to use it or to order. Usually it takes a visitor 3 to 5 seconds to decide whether they would like to stay more on this website, read more about it and actually think about buying the product, or whether they will close the tab and never even remember about this anymore. Now let's get to the real hero of your website, your product or your service. As much as design is important, still the product is the key thing that holds it all together, because that's initially why you started your business and why you're dealing with all of these things. So make sure that on your website it is easy to find your product, it is easy to find your service and everything that the potential customer may need for it. If you're offering them a product that might have different ranges of experience that the customer will need, try to have some guidelines of where to start with. Try if this product is a best fit for you. These kind of things that navigate the customer a little bit more and make them feel like you're trying to understand their needs and what they're actually looking for, so they will be able to make an informed decision and actually be satisfied with the product. If you're offering, for example, some services, make sure you include some case studies or some examples of your work. Even if you're a bright beginner and you didn't have any orders yet, try to pull as much information as possible from your previous experience, maybe your school projects or something. There is always a way to tailor your previous experience into how it needs to fit for your current one. So then when a customer looks over at your page and they see what kind of services you offer, they can also go to another section to read some reviews and to see what kind of things you already have experience with, so they can feel that they can trust you, they can feel that you know things and that you know how to deal with them, and that they in the end will be satisfied with your work, and that their business or whatever they needed the service for will grow as well. Long story short, in all of this, structuring and planning is your best friend. The more structurized and the more easy to read and easy to navigate your website is, the easier it will be for you to keep the customer in, make them want to come back, and make them actually want to make and do the purchase. Another really important part for your website which is also pretty important for your business, is connecting an easy payment. Make sure that the platform that you're choosing offers you an easy and quick way to get the payments. And in order to accept different payments, you need to set up a payment gateway. A payment gateway is an application that allows you to easily accept payment requests from your customers. With your chosen platform, they will usually recommend you something that works best with them, whether it's Apple Pay, Google Pay, credit cards, or anything else. Important thing to remember here is that Payment Gateway also have their own charges and fees, and some of them differ with monthly basis charge or fees per transaction. And now let's get to my personally favorite part of this video, the SEO, because no matter how great your website looks, no matter how great your product is, no matter how great every other single detail is, search engine optimization is the part that brings 80% of your traffic, if not even more, to your website. You need to set aside already some time and some budget for it, because SEO is not something that you do one time and just forget about it for ages. It's something that has to be ongoing all the time along with your business and how it develops, because that's how you stay on top of the Google search, on top of every other searches, and that's how people actually find your product. So you need to make sure you are targeting the right keywords, you're using the right ads, you're using the right audiences, and you're using the right tools. Check out what kind of SEO tools each platform offers and see how comfortable you would be with using them, and see how much you can actually read from the analytics, because analytics and data is what makes your SEO great. Through trial and error, of course, but you still learn a lot. If you're able to apply the data that you get in the analytics into your SEO, you are golden, and that's how your website really starts to grow and really pops in all of the searches and reaches all of the right people. For the basic analytics that you should look for on a platform would be unique website visitors, conversion rate, most popular products or pages or services, and average revenue per customer. This is how you know that the people that actually were on your website didn't just close the tab after a few seconds, but actually scroll through what you offer, scroll through different experiences, through different information that you have on it, maybe subscribe to your mailing list. So make sure you do everything as much as possible to get the client to your website and for actually them to buy your product or your service. I hope this video was really helpful for you. If you have any more questions, please leave them in the comments below. We would like to see what you have to say and to give you some advice in case you're struggling with your own website or business or any other questions you might have. You can also download a free ebook on how to start your own business in digital marketing. It's an easy step for those who want to have your online business but you don't necessarily know what kind of product or idea or service to focus on. We will give you some really good tips and solutions in there, and you will be able to get to know which of the sites fit you best. Make sure you do that. The link is in the description box. We were really happy to share this video with you. Let us know what you think of it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and be a part of our inspiring community. Hope you're having a good day, and I will see you later. Bye!